I'm Martin Golan. My last publication was a novel called One Night with Lilith. I was going to read from it, but I think poetry by spirit works better at this time to just bring us through and get us to the end. I want to thank the West Caldwell Library for coming up with the idea of offering these readings. So this poem is about something that I'm sure comes to mind to many of us during this time of pandemic, the scariness of it. I'm thinking, of course, of 9/11, another time which threatened to destroy the fabric of our community and stressed all of us beyond measure, and where we lost many friends. Among the friends I lost was someone named Howard Kestenbaum, who was my neighbor, and Howard and I used to walk on the train together, commute together to the city. He'd go up to the 103rd floor, and I'd walk a few blocks away to where my office was then. Howard and I also studied Jewish mysticism together, and I used images of that in this poem that's really just about him, and even ends with the sentiment that when you brush away all the philosophy and all the politics, you end up with just the fact that you lost a friend. It's called The Breaking of the Vessels, for Howard. I like to think you were contemplating God in one form or another at your desk on the 103rd floor when the first plane hit. A smile on your lips, you were strolling the orchard we wandered together, the magical world of miracles and madness, seeing the light so bright that next to it what we know as light is darkness. I watched as you splashed science on a class of Christians and agnostics and Buddhists and Jews. We chuckled often at the odd combinations. The breaking of the vessels that created the universe was the Big Bang, you said, before you got lost in the dreams of angels, in a world created not with thunderbolts or fire or with jealousy or rage, but with God just saying. You listened harder than all of us. Even science could not save you. In the ruins of the towers we walk through daily, you would have found letters and added them up to find meaning. The mysteries of the mystics revealed on Church Street, reason in ashes. Your body became a Hebrew letter in the burning village of our day. All of it no less unreal than your wife seeing on TV the tower you worked in dissolve into dust. To hope you died quickly, did not fall, awake and unhurt, down 103 stories into smoke and debris, watched in the silence of terror, watched in the terror of hate, watched with the helplessness of love. At your memorial service, a cell phone rang as your daughter gave a eulogy. A woman, astonished to discover that the phone was hers, stood and scrambled and dug it from her purse as dozens stared, amused, relieved it wasn't theirs. A stranger's humiliation, always safer to witness than a daughter's grief. But afterward, stuck in traffic, in the chaos of my city, in the insanity of change, I break to pay the toll, and I, who never weep or follow anyone deep into the complexities of faith, felt tears brimming at this simple fact when I slid beyond the politics and the punditry, the speculating and prognosticating, again to land on a simple, brutal fact: you will never break for a toll on the Jersey Turnpike again.